to help you with that.
Okie doke. So, currently, the next plan is I've still got, oops. I've got to update. Sorry, getting myself distracted here. I've been kind of working on tweaking some stuff. I think I finally got my game plan to kind of start looking a little bit better in a more fitting location. I'm still trying to decide how I want some of these other items to stand out. So I've been putting on this border, text with border here. This kind of sort of in a way works. I'm still trying to decide how I want that to play out, but I need to get some more plays in my playbook and start adding a few more things to my game plan. Let's see what this does. It says game plan saved successfully, but you can see it's not actually saving the types. In fact, I'm somehow getting 2 buttons. How am I getting 2? That's not even the value. That's not even the one I put in there. So we obviously got some problems, because this is supposed to be like a 4, and then we go here and we'll say 3, and then we're gonna say what is the error? Save game plan. Request failed with status code. Oh, we're getting some blow up nonsense. Probably doesn't like the fact that I don't have an active user being defined. So I should probably put a break on my game plan data. Save game plan. Yeah, we got to put it over here. So much things to do. Save game plan data. Alright, so this guy is probably not got an ID. It's supposed to be having ID. I'm supposed to go get the active user. I don't think I'm fetching the active user. There is a thing that's supposed to get it here somewhere. That's going to be used later. But in the meantime, get token. We have to get an active user here, which we are apparently failing to do. The issue here is, well, let's see what it's doing. Go 4, 3, click here, little run middle, and a run and a pass screen. Leading by so leading by less than 0. I guess that works. That's trailing, right? Or trailing by more than 0. The only way you can get negative, though, Interesting. I'm gonna have to figure out how to store that because I'm not actually storing whether this is negative or positive. Negative is trailing, but yeah, yeah, there's some things working out here. I gotta work out some details for sure. Minutes and a half. We'll say that there's more than 5 minutes and a half. Oops, why didn't that work? 5 minutes, okay. And then we'll say save, and we're here. Did we actually get an active user? USR1. Who is USR1? Token pay. It did get somebody, but who the heck is user 1? USR1, is that me? Game plan data. You know, I think the problem is I don't actually have game plans determined by person. I hadn't actually creating, updating user 1 game plan. Blah 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 blah. Creating game plan, user ID. What's missing here? Error, creating, updating game plan. One of down. Min left game, or leading by, and the first preferred play type must be set. So I think I need to have some what do you call it, validations that happen on the front end. So I'm trying to decide what are the bare minimum requirements for saving a situation. Think you always have to have a down? I mean, what if you don't? I'm trying to decide what would happen if you didn't put any down, any distance, any minutes and half, minutes in game, trailing by. All you did is put a favored play type. That might tell you that that's going to be your highest percentage on any given play. It might be kind of dangerous to do that because you're going to get a lot of that play. But it could be like in all situations. It's like if it doesn't meet the criteria of the situation, you could theoretically create a playbook that just says you just prefer that play type. Gonna run middle and run right, or run middle and run long and throw long. It's gonna be a lot of those in the game. That may be kind of interesting to play a game that way, but maybe you could even, or you could just say when trailing by, or you may not have any conditions of distance and down. You just build one that's off of minutes and half, or one that's just by when you're leading or failing. And then the secondary and third ones come up. Man, that could be dangerous though, because that's gonna condition on every play, which means your fourth downs would get. So it would first check for a down match. I think it's only going to meet one criteria, so the priorities come. Down and distance would have to be first priority, right? So it's like if you find one that's for 4th and 3, then it checks for down, then it checks for distance match, then it checks for a minute and a half match, and if the more it matches, That's the one it goes with everything else being a less than. But I'm thinking it's quite possible the only thing that should be required is a favored play type, one favored play type or one favored play. I mean, what? You shouldn't even have, I think I might be asking for too much. I think you only need a favored play type or one of a favored play type or a favored play. Because beyond that, it just says, okay, that's a catch-all. You created a catch-all that's going to say if everything else fails, that's what we're getting. Now, if you don't put anything, it all goes by that. If you don't put anything, it's going to look for the down match. It's going to look for the distance, the minutes and half, minutes in game, trailing by. And play type. Play type is more general than play, right? Because we got specific, 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 detailed. I wonder if favorite play should come first. And then play type just be a secondary or fallback. The advantage to having play type is it helps you to filter your plays, though. I mean, I'm going to apply filters to the plays. Yeah, I think you just need to have something. The only thing is, if you don't have a play type or play, it can't function. I mean, there's no point in it. It's not going to do anything. So you would need to have a play type or a play. That's the only time you have to have something. I think everything else can be skipped. And a minute and a half, or everything else is kind of mm-hmm. What I'm thinking about doing is actually, when someone enters in here, have a pop-up like I have here. That's trailing by or leading by, and then you click that, and then you can just set it, rather than doing it like I am with negatives and positives. Something that's a little bit more, I don't know, intuitive. Okay, I think I'm going to take out that validation. I think the only thing we need is a favored play type or a favored play or a favored play type. I think that's it. All right, so I'm going to go over to the game plan. What am I in? FPFM. Okay, game plan, and then we got the service. Is that the one that's validating? Validate game situation. All right, so we have play type, ID. What I might do is disable the second one until you connect the first one. Yeah. So it's one of these, and then I'm going to get rid of this. I thought this would be required, but I don't think it is. I think we can get away with none of that. At least play type, right, or favored play. At least one play type or favored play must be selected to save game situation. Alright, so we'll do that one instead. Then I also need, right, so we're going to go to the I'm going to store negative and positive. You know what? That's not going to work. I was thinking trailing by, trailing by or leading by, but if I have 5 things in the list, you don't know which one's which. It's going to have to be negatives. That strategy did not work. I got to allow negatives. And I got to allow them to put a negative in there. Now the question is, if I go, I was trying to figure out how to do a leading by, but you know, you'll do different things based on how much you're trailing by. You know, I mean, if you're losing by 1 and there's plenty of time left, you don't worry about it. You know, you might not do anything. But if you're losing by 20, you might be doing a lot of stuff. You might be just throw and hoping for the best. But that means I got to allow for something here, or I've got to allow for an option that says trailing, leading. But I don't want to add another field because we're already going to be kind of cramped with all of my text here. I think you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go with with a different idea here. I'm going to put plus and minus in on the field. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to go right here. And then we're going to go over to the situations, and we're going to go up here. And in my field, we're going to go which one wraps? Min in games? Mins? Min in game. Oh, it just wraps naturally. Okay. So we're going to go points, space, plus, minus. It says it saved, but somehow I don't think it saved because I'm pretty sure I mean, I guess I can go look. Or the other way to know if it's saved is I got 4.3. We've got all of our stuff in here. Let's see what happens when I come back. Yeah, that didn't save. I don't know what the heck it put in there because these are none of the values that I had on there. Not a one of the values. What I am going to do. I don't know if do I want to have defaults on these? No, I think I'll just ignore. I think I'll just set the code to ignore. Okay, so we're going to go with that. So we got points plus minus. All right, so that works. And I'm going to get rid of the trailing by nonsense because that doesn't work. That strategy was a fail. So what I have to do is put back the between thing, which I don't even know if I took it out. Oh, guess I did. All right. Let's put it back. So it's leading by value. Dot between negative 99 and 99. And I may have to put some extra space on the points though, because I don't know if I can get, well, maybe I will. Because this is have to allow for 3 characters, and I'm pretty sure that's not going to be wide enough. This might be capital B. And it doesn't get wider. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonder if I should put what if I put some extra spaces in here? Space. What the heck? Oh. I need to enable. Hey, Ghastly, how you doing, man? I'm doing good. Forgot what the common tool was. There's some common tool for getting my what do I need to do? What's it called? Between. Oh, it is between. Couldn't remember what that's from utils shared. Oh, and I actually created that earlier. How did I? Oh, I'm the one who wrote that. I can't remember what I did yesterday. No, it wasn't yesterday, but it was a while back. But it's okay. I don't know, man. There's so many things going on, you know. So many bits and pieces of everything, and I've been this game. I've been getting so far so fast. It's like it's almost a blur. Nothing at the moment. Actually, things are going pretty good right now. We're going pretty. Things have been going pretty pretty good. I've been getting a lot done these last day or so. It's been a good. I've had a good flow. I don't know why this thing is not colored all of a sudden. What? Why did it suddenly go discolored on me? I don't know. Alright, let's see if I can get this guy to come back to me. Come back to me, man! Don't run! What'd I do? Did I not put enough parentheses on stuff? That sounds about right. There we go. Yeah, things have been moving along, man. I've been getting pretty. I've kind of got my game plan loading up. It's not saving right. That's what I'm working on right now. I've got my playbook kind of looking pretty sharp. Got my. I can load up. I can create a play now. I've even been able to save my plays. I just created a generic play to start though, because I was just trying to see how it would go. And I can go set the block. Oops. No. Gotta change people, then set the block, then change, do it again. We'll go ahead and block left, or no, I guess these guys don't change directional blocks. This guy can block left. Thing is, I already saved this play. I probably don't need to do this one again. Let's do something a little different. Let's go block center on that one instead. I haven't got a way to undo a single line though. I probably should do that. And we're just gonna go block. We're going to go to here, and we're going to say block right. I'll just have all these guys block right. Block right, block right, block right. We'll just have him block center. Why not? And him, we can just have him run up to here and block. Whoever's out there. Then we'll have the quarterback do an exchange, and then we'll have my running back take the exchange, and he will run to here. And we'll call this one Pistol Lake Wahoo. Yeah, that's my nomenclature I'm using. I don't really have anything else for him to do. I guess at that point, you just can do Pistol Lake Wahoo. And I say play. Oh, I put this new thing in yesterday, which is actually pretty cool. Maybe if I can get it to work. But I forgot to actually test it. So. So HTML2 canvas. Now this is going to be an interesting feature. It's actually kind of cool if I can get it to work. I thought I put that in there. Didn't I put that in there? What? Oh, no, we're on the play editor. I have HTML2 canvas is wrapping my. Oh no, that's on the formation layout. Oh, did I put it? Oh, you know what? I may have put this in the wrong place. Nope, formation layout. Hey, cool, man. What is Z Nation? Is that a movie, TV show? HTML to canvas. Where did I put that in, but where did I not import it? That's not on the play editor. Formation layout. Create grid. Blah blah blah. All right, I put it somewhere. Dang nabbit. It should be right here, because that's where I'm. Okay. Oh, there it is. No, it isn't. It's supposed to be right here. Where's HTML to canvas? It's supposed to be part of this thing. But yeah, it's there. Okay. HTML to canvas. Oh. Turn the container to a canvas. All right. Dang it. I should have probably wrote down what I was doing. I probably started the process and didn't finish. I think I have to import this. I thought I must have only done like one piece of it. What the heck? Okay. Oh, I figured it was something zombie. That's usually what shows that start with ER or ZR. I just didn't know. Don't remember if I could tell you what it was. You finished the first season, huh? What'd you think of it? I'm not a big zombie guy, only because there's so much of it out there, but it's still, I mean, they can be kind of fun sometimes, I guess. There was one with dang it, what's his name? The big muscle head. I was on TV. There was only one movie. They were going to make a second one. I think it was a Netflix movie. Dang it. What was his name? He's been in a lot of shows lately, but I can't remember his name. It was pretty good. The guy who played Guardians of the Galaxy. What's his name? Not Groot. Not Rocket. Not the main guy. What is his name though? The big muscle head. Yeah. But anyway, the guy who played him. You know, I've been doing that a lot with movies lately, where they knock out all the favorite people. Okay. Forgot how I'm supposed to implement this. I think it's a tag. But I gotta put around my this thing here. I think it goes right here somewhere. Wait, no, wrong one. How is it? Okay, it's right here. I think it has to go around play background, but I might only have to, or actually, is it right here? I might actually put play HTML to canvas, play container. Play container. Oh yeah, there it is. Maybe that's all I need to do is import it. Take Control S on that. Just thinking about it. Oops, nope, it's not thinking about it. I have a breakpoint. Wow, it says play saved. If that works, it's going to be so cool. So cool, man. Because I just don't have the load on it yet. But it says it's saved. I put all the back end, all the front end, all the parts in. I just forgot to import it. So that when I load it, I can put it into other fields. And it will show me kind of like this, a list of all of the images. What that's supposed to do is it creates an image out of this play, and then I can load it up, and then people can just select the image. So I don't have to load up all of the data for it. The only time I would need all the data, like all of this stuff, is when I'm either editing it or running it during the simulator. But I won't need to load it for things like selecting a play. I won't have to rebuild every play. I just have it build an image. I don't know how cool it's going to be yet because I haven't loaded it anywhere yet. I should just for fun try to have it saved to a folder just so I can look at it and see what it did. But it's kind of a slick little feature. We'll see if that works when I get to it. But so yeah, I'm kind of getting my plays loaded. I have one play and I want to add it, but I haven't got an import that's going to load it yet. So one thing at a time, right? You know what's funny about zombie movies? Main characters die all the time. There's usually only a few of them that survive, right? Most of them get eaten, unless it's going to be well, you have one season, so a TV one they'll last longer. Movies though, multiples of them usually bite it. I don't know why that. I'm perturbed. That's why GPT 4.0 decided to stop coloring. But it's all right. I got it figured out. So I have a play. Now I have a new play. This play is exactly one position different. I have Pistol Lake Tahoe and Pistol Lake Wahoo. Now my nomenclature on here is Pistol is the formation. Lake is it's going to the left. And W is wide. Just means it goes outside of the lineman. Tahoe means it's going out or inside of the tackle. And then I would have to like Pistol Lake Galleon would be inside of the guard. Inside of the left guard. And then I'd have to have other ones like Pistol. I don't know what's to the R. Pistol range. Pistol range. Western. Western would be wide. So I'd have to come up with the answers for all of the different ones. That's what I'm naming them. I mean, people could have their own naming naming. I don't know. What do you want to call it? Your naming convention. You'll be putting in your naming convention, and if you get to create plays, otherwise you're getting mine. And right now, not everybody's going to get to create plays. I'm just telling you. The play editor is going to be one of those things that might come at a later time because I don't know. For a lot of reasons, I don't trust that it's going to be something I'd have to vet every play, and I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm going to create a bunch of plays, but ultimately they all got to be vetted, so I got to make sure they work. And that's where things get... does new play clear everything like it's supposed to? Oh, it does. Interesting. Then I can do empty set. And then, let's see. Go wide, and then we'll just say, let's change this to a pass. And then we'll go click here. And where do I want to go with this? Let's have him go, and he'll do a slant. And then we'll have him just go scout once he gets there. And then we'll have him do we'll go to here and bump. And then we'll have this guy run. Here, I guess. And then he'll cut back. Nah, he'll just go this way. And we'll say go. And then this guy, no, not that guy. That guy can only block. He'll pass block. He'll pass block. Pass block. Pass block. Pass block. Let's have him. bump. And then he can go out to here and do a button. And we'll have him come to here. Scout. And then we gotta have him. And I don't know, where do we want him to go? Let's have him come across the center light. So we'll just kind of go right to, I don't know, to here. And to here. And scout. And we'll have him go. Guess he can just go, I don't know. Let's go here and we'll do a hitch. And then we'll have him go out to there. And that'll just be a go. All right, and then we got to do the quarterback, and he's going to do a pass. And we'll call this one. I don't even know what this. Oh, I forgot what the is it empty set or empty? So we're going to go Eagle. Dive. $32. And you're like, why are you coming up with these names? Eagle Dive 32. That's Eagle being, it's the empty set. Dive being deep. And 32. 3 guys going deep and 2 going not deep. So Eagle Dive 32. That is the thing. So let's see what happens when I hit save. Play saved. Yahoo! So I got a pass play now and a run play. Now, ideally, what's going to happen here is I should be able to click on plays, and then on this component here, my play images will load, and I'll have one that says available, and it'll just be like a, I don't know, like a scroll bar or a pop-up or something. Available plays, and then playbook, which will be all your plays that are in the playbook. So that's the goal. I'm going to try to get those going pretty soon. I've got a game plan I'm trying to load up right now, get that working. But as you can see, it did not save anything close to what I expected, or certainly didn't load what I expected, whatever the heck it did, because this is not what I put in there. In fact, it didn't even, it like did nothing. It basically put nothing in there. I don't even know where it got the 1 from. But whatever it saved, that wasn't it. So if I was to actually go look at my output, see here, it'll actually show you in the playbook all kinds of, what the heck is all this nonsense? Oh, that's the image. Oh my gosh, these images are ugly. Woo, man, those are some ugly. They are a lot of gobbledygook. Now, AI did suggest that I should put these somewhere and just pull them. And now I know why. That's a lot of data going in there. That's a lot of data. That's ugly. That's ugly, 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 ugly. Hey, Disky, it's 7 in the morning there, man. I'm 30 minutes from going to bed. You're just getting going. So, does that actually save? What's that doing when I do that? What is that doing? It doesn't really do anything. The delete isn't deleting anything. It just says it's doing something. Weird. And then we're going to go to first. We have a 3. I'm going to try this again. I got it. Oops. Oh, you know, there is one more thing I have to Fourth, 3 to goal. We're going to say 55. Then we're going to go minutes and a half. I don't care. Less than 15. All right, less than 10, whatever. Then we'll go over here. Leading by, I don't care. Fourth and 3. We'll say leading by less than 0. Run middle and run right. So now I need to figure out, how do I get this to save correctly? Because it is not. I don't even know what. It is saved a couple of times, but it's not saving what it says it's saving. Oops, wrong one. This is supposed to say, oh yeah, that's auth. Okay, so we got FPFM. Then we got our playbook, no, game plans. Documents. We got one document in there, and it don't have squat. Look at that. ID, user ID, create dat. Wow, okay, so this is totally bogus. When was the last time it actually saved something? Oh, it saved something recently. What the heck time is that? It's not 3/7. What, does it think I'm in the East Coast? What the heck? So I did this on 3/7/2025. It's 3/6, man. It's a Diskie's time. 5:30 in the morning on 3/7. So it's somewhere 2 hours earlier than you are. It saved this. So this ain't actually saving until tomorrow. Oh yeah, this is totally broken. All right, so I gotta have my. I got so many things to do, so many things just to get this working right. But I do need it to work right, so I got to keep moving forward on this. So my playbook, I have the issue of I gotta add. Nope. So this needs to be wider. How can I make this be wider? Wider without. What if I put those as one word? I'm trying to stretch that box just a little bit to allow for 3 characters. And that's the problem here. So let's see, that's not going to work. We'll go, what if I do this? Plus, minus, no, wrong thing. But also need to do this. Nope, stop it. Still didn't do it. Now it wrapped that. Dang nabbit. Alright, what if I go that? Okay, that might work. Alright, that works. Hopefully that'll let me put in my negative. Nope. That's right, because I got to go allow a negative. I got to allow a negative value or a positive value. Which means I got to go over here and go, what is it? Negative? This might not work, but we're going to go negative, positive. Nope. That was nasty. That was bad math. Darn it. What am I doing wrong? How about dash question mark? Okay. That was it. So it's whatever comes first. So can I do this question mark? Nope. Well, how do I get the plus in there? All right, well, let's see. This is going to allow me to put my negative. No. You jerk. Well, yeah, because you didn't let me put my number in, because what, -0 is not a thing? Value is not defined. Oh, it's because I put lowercase. All right, can we try this again? All right, it's going to take a negative. But what it's not going to do is let on the, it does fit, but it won't let me do it if if I don't have a number there. So I want to be able to type a negative, but it's got to have to allow the negative without wanting to save it. You know what? I think what I may have to do is make a double check. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to allow it to go through. So yes. What if they put a negative in and leave? We have to allow it to go through. It's kind of funny. I wanted to allow to put a negative in. However, I'm going to have to double check the value of it to make it legal. So it's like I'm going to have to do something like, if they do a save, where's the save at? Add new row, remove row, save. Yeah, I think I have to do that. Situation leading by. It has to be an int, which is negative, is fine. But a negative is not an int. Oh, so that might still fail. I think it works. So I just need to allow it to put in a negative. So I don't need to check for the value, except for I do want to check for the value because it needs to be in the right range, but it doesn't have to be here. I gotta let them put a negative in. If it's a negative, it's gonna be allowed. Which is weird. We're gonna allow it. And then we're gonna go here and we're gonna say it has to be this. And, nope, leading by. How about this? Is between negative 99. Maybe. Okay. Looks like it's going to allow it. Let's see what that does. Go here. Why are you not working? Why are you not working, my friend? Don't you want to go home and be working? Ah, that reminds me. I gotta do some studying for my play. What husband at one time hasn't wanted to kill his wife? What husband hasn't had 1,000 opportunities to do it in a way that he wouldn't be suspected? I'm not such a fool as to try to hang my wife from a rope. Have you finished trying me, doctor? And is the verdict guilty of murder? I have not memorized much of this. The only thing I've memorized is like the first page, 2 pages. Of course, that is where I have most of my text, but I got a lot of conversational crap I haven't gotten down yet. I'm getting there. It's all starting to get there, but there's 33 pages, and I've only read once all the way through. I'm 28 pages in. You got to understand. I got to get this down. Don't you understand, my friend? That's the way it's going to be. My wife, Annabelle, she does not really like me very much. And to be honest, I'm not a big fan of hers either. I think she's trying to kill me. And there's something very fishy about that Lance guy. He's kind of a jerk. You can just see it there in his eyes, around his mouth. Around his mouth and his eyes. Which I'm just blurring parts of the story together now. Whatever. He's got that greed. Oh, that's Dr. Trent. Never mind. Why didn't that work? It should have been allowed. Play, test, or fit equals 0, previous test. Alright, what do we got here, man? Go here and we click backwards. Wait, something's not. What are you not doing, my friend? Why are you not working? Negative. Oh. Right. Negative. Okay, it's supposed to be allowing the negative to go through, but as I see it, it is not. It's supposed to be allowing the negative. Test the field, it's leading by. And then that didn't work. Leading by should be allowing the negative to pass. However, it seems not to be. Wait a minute, man. Stop being. Well, if you would stop giving me the entire code, I don't want the entire code. Just give me the truncated answer version. It's trying to cram all this code at once. It says, oh, we don't know how to give you all this. I don't want it all. Full updated component. I don't want the full updated component. Stop giving me that. It just is fine. Leading by. Say update the registry to allow negative values. Ensure the regular expression is used to allow negative values. That's what I'm using. Did you even look at my code, you snot? It's exactly what's there. Why? Why? I don't want to include the active document. Well, I do want to include the active document. I just don't want you giving me all of it. Just give me the basic answer. No need to type out the entire page. I already have your suggested solution. Please take a look and explain. All right, so let's actually go give this to somebody smarter. Somebody smarter who can figure this out without me having to go back and forth with lazy ChatGPT 4.0. Help game plan. I really got to check my stuff in. I got to stop doing this, man. It's been too long. Go. Oh, okay. Take a look at my regular expression, line 111. Leading by is not allowing negative button to pass, thus preventing you from entering a negative value as it should. If there was a way to just allow the negative to go in, but not pass it into the situation, but it's like it's getting canceled because the value gets set. Character of the person plus the value. Not empty string. Your ternary expression doesn't change it. The regex least one digit after the original negative sign. Suggestions to modify a regex leading by to accept just the minus sign. Oh. So I gotta update this one. But the value changes. So I can't do the value check. If I do the value check, if it's empty, we want 0. But that's not empty, so it won't be 0, and it'll be a value. How does that work? Ternary expression doesn't change it. The value is blah, not empty string. Okay. So, we test the value, but the value is still going to be something. It's still going to be negative. It's kind of weird. Okay, so we're basically putting this guy in as a combined expression to go with the test, which is really kind of weird. I don't know. Doesn't really make sense to me, to be honest. Oops. Because like if we're allowing the negative, why do I have to allow the negative in the value? It seems really weird, but okay. But let's see if that works. Negative, nope. Negative. That's a thing. It went through, but it's not allowing me to. Non? If value is empty, put in a 0. If value is... What if value is just value? If value is empty, put in a 0. Value equals 0, else value. So it doesn't do anything. That doesn't make sense. We're getting the negative through. I mean, that is like completely broken. Ah, nope, don't want that. Negative. And then it blows up, because if I hit F5, it just goes to none. Okay, so it's not allowing me to enter this. For whatever reason. It's probably because it's doing something here. Prev state field. If it equals 0. Value. Else, bring in the value. But it's probably because the value, I have a feeling this field doesn't allow non-numbers. It's probably a numeric. That's probably going to be a problem. I bet you that's a problem. If my play type ID is a numeric. And it's not supposed to be. I think I'm going to have to do something like... all these, because these... There is no... Oh, that's not even play type. What the heck am I talking about? These are... I mean, this is correct, but we're dealing with leading by. Dang it, leading by is a number, but I got to allow a negative. Ah, let me do a negative, you dumb thing. It should just stay there. That's what I can't figure out. If I just allow it, I mean, why would it? Is it because it's changing its value? I mean, what I don't understand is typing in a text box does not trigger. I don't understand why it's not just allowing the negative to stay there. So it doesn't pass. So what? It's not doing a return. Handle input change. On change. Handle input change operator. Also, I don't think I need blur. I don't know why I was doing blur. I was like, if it's not right when you leave, but that's not going to be an issue because we're not. I mean, on blur can kind of fix anything that's bogus when you leave it. I guess I can kind of see why I would want to do it here, but I want the negative to go in. It won't allow it. What is this? When I type the negative, it is allowed, but when it adds it to the situation, I get field chose as known. What time is it? Oh, 9:58. I'm not going to get this done before tonight. Oh, man. Really can't stay up too late. I can't. I will go nuts. Got too much to do tomorrow. Okay. Where is this supposed check that you... Here's the updated handle input change. Okay, but how is that updated? It looks the same. Alright, so we got that, value, blah, 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 value, blah, negative, yeah, value, yeah, da, 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 da. Remove leading 0 if there's 1 from the numeric fields, yeah. Play an operator, but does it realize that that's only for play and operator? Oh, it's not play and operator. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, we're parsing this. I don't know why I thought I was only doing that. I thought I was doing that only for play and operator. I guess I wouldn't do that, huh? Because they're not even... That's the problem. I mean, that's a problem. I don't know if that's the problem. Why can't I type the negative? We're not even getting in there when I type the negative. 0 negative is not a thing. Value. So what is it when we come here? So if it's 0, negative, are we even? No, we're not even getting here, because if we were getting here, if value is 0, negative, because when you go from here to there and you hit tab, then you can type negative and it's going to be happy, sorta. And then I can type in 99. Oh, maybe if I can get that to do that. I don't know why I did that, but if I take this off now, so that stops being a jerk. Okay, it's working. So if you're leading by negative 99, then you might want to go for it on fourth down. Because things aren't going well. In fact, probably couldn't get much worse. You might want to start inquiring about mercy rules. Think of all the things that have to go wrong to be behind by 100 points in football. I mean, think about it. There's only 18 minutes of playtime in a football game on the average. To be losing by 100 points, most of that 18 minutes is the other team running to the end zone. Think about it. How long does it take to run 100 yards for a guy who's being chased and holding on to a bunch of gear and probably has a few pauses in the middle in order to dodge people? Probably takes 20 seconds, right? So you got to do at least 10 100s at 20 seconds a piece. It's about 200 seconds. I guess it's only about 3 minutes. But it takes time to get back to the line and choose the play that you're going to score on. That's only 70, by the way. You still need another almost 29. So that's 4 more touchdowns. So yeah, you're basically running at least 5 minutes of your plays are just the guy running to the other to the end zone. That's just the run time. That's not even the time it takes to set up and get ready and hand him the ball or throw him the ball. I mean, you're just getting your clock cleaned at that point. I mean, you're losing by 3 touchdowns, you're out of it. But you're losing by 100 points. There's just so many things that you've done wrong. I'm just saying. Could not be much worse. Alright, so I've got that. Now I've got to figure out why my saves aren't working. Why aren't my saves are pretending like they're working, but they're not actually working. Alright, let's go. Oh, nope, it's 10:04. I got to call it, guys. A Disky and a Ghastly. Thanks for joining me for a few moments at least tonight. Whatever it is you're up to today, have a good one. Today or tomorrow. I will maybe see you guys tomorrow night. I'll be doing some gaming or something. Who knows? But until then, God bless.